6/5/2019. How amusing, because my minders just shut off my camera. So here I am talking about my minders, and now that file is gone. So let me just read this again. So the reason that I'm doing this is because going over the Mueller report is a request, and it's requested from someone who listens to NPR, National Public Radio, or National Petroleum Radio. I guess they have a commentary section going on where they want people to read the whole Mueller report and then comment on it. And trying to access the PDF was a big, amazing fiasco that I've already done video on. So I'm reading this. And I usually don't do that, but I am. Because, yeah, I'll explain it again later. But right now I'm just going to see if I can get this to be read. So far, I haven't read the report, the Mueller report, except for a detailed examination of the table of contents. And I'm just going to say that I'm sort of editing this as I go along. So when I add a word, I might add a word or change a word. But I've already taken a photocopy of this. So I haven't done anything except for done a detailed examination of the table of contents, which is pretty detailed in itself. And it's a very wet your whistle set, sort of interest kind of index context. So that's all mashed. The table of contents plus the hassle of accessing the PDF has made me interested to know the exact data contained inside of the report, whereas here it says it. Truthfully, because the whole Russia collusion investigation had such a weird intersectioning, and in my timeline, that added the in my timeline. No wonder that the word intersectionality is such a big deal right now, the way it groups of geolocal minders, and that's one of my words for them, but I guess I'm not invented it. The ways the minders and handlers can look into people's timelines and send targeted news, advertising, surveys, etc. And I know that they call us muses, M-U-S-E-S, like the ancient Greek muses that helped the artists do their artwork. So the artists that get the credit for it, use the hidden muses to suck up our intellectual data. And anyway, I said that it's eerie, and then I misspelled it, and I couldn't spell it, and I was like, blah, and then I mashed it, and so then I go on to say, now that I completely mashed that word and concept, it's still the truth. It's still the truth that the internet can be a very spooky place. And spooky is a funny, not funny, because I already know that the World Wide Web is built by the U.S. military, and it was built as a weapon. And recently I'm reading that the launch of Facebook, which people don't even really know how creepy Facebook is, but we can guess it, but the experience. So the launch of Facebook coincided or intersected in the national timeline with the closure of the CIA's Lifelong program, which was apparently a program where the CIA, see I changed they to the CIA, tracked certain individuals from birth, probably pre-birth when you think of the whole pre-born issue in politics right now, and closing the Lifelong at the launch of Facebook makes Facebook look a lot like a CIA black ops project or something. And how spooky FB becomes funny because CIA agents always have been referred to as spooks. And I would say more like creeps would be accurate or accurater. How this relates to the Mueller report and the investigation that went with that report for me and the whole Mueller drama, and also Me Too and Covington and because cyber psychological warfare is not to be sneezed at unless the cyber psychos are squeezing your vagus nerve. And then you just sneeze until it quits tickling. Yes. And yes, I will write more about vagus nerve. That might be a misspelling because it's early in the morning when I was writing this. And where is the spell checker writing paper? LOL, that would be creepy too. Anyway, from where I sit watching the Mueller drama, appeared more theatrical than reality-based, but I could see how it was being used as a tool or vehicle to carry out a lot of light bringing, and the bar investigation will do the same function, bring a lot of light. So then I went and took a shower. That's that.